Good morning, morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Strawberry has the best R value, followed by grape, and then apple. Now we might need to skip right over apple. Good morning, everyone. So yeah, as the title says, I passed my first yard sale on the way home this morning. So that is interesting. And the guy had a bunch of pocket knives, actually. Pocket knives are something you don't see very often, but he did have a bunch of crappy ones. Good morning, Mr. Mister. Good morning, Mr. Knives Are Life. Good morning, Mr. B. Shady. Good morning, Mr. David. Good morning, Mr. Audioitis. First question of the day is, Audioitis needs help with anodizing, can't get it to do one color. I'm guessing by one color, you mean a specific color, or you can't get it to do the same color on two different sides of a knife. We will address that question momentarily after I get my pocket check out of the way. So in my front pocket, I've got a bunch of room on the table today. I made everything little, so I got to bring the knife way up here. But I carried my Dixon with the super cool blade finish. Oh, I still got the green screen on. Hold on. You turn that off. We don't need it today. All right. So it's got the super cool, like, mirror polished and then stone washed, bright, shiny finish. I'm really digging this finish. Hand satin is my actual favorite, but I'm kind of digging this finish. So I carried that last night. And then in my back pocket, I had one of my mini FSDs. This is the Lemifshi version. And man, is it fidgety. Love these little knives. I pulled out both the full-size one and the mini last night before work. And since I already had the Dixon in my front pocket, and I didn't want this to be my main knife, I carried the mini instead. But they're both great. Yeah, it's super cool. Like, it's like one of those, they put it in a stone wash after it's been mirror polished. That's the kind of best looking. And then you see the shiny part of it. Pretty cool though. And then in my back left pocket, of course, well, I don't even know what I did with that. What in the world? Got to be beside me over here. Yep, here it is. I had this in my back left pocket. It does rainbows. What in the world? It could be because your pixie generator is called a pixie generator and it's making rainbows. Rainbows is a new one for me. What voltage is your power supply And what amperage, what voltage and amperage is that power supply? It's a good place to start. It should be a consistent color regardless. No, I do not remove the back pocket knives when driving. I do pull my wallet out of my pocket because my wallet is so thick that it does lift me up off the seat. It's way too thick. So I can't carry my wallet in there. But I do carry these knives in the car. 10 amps. Oh, it definitely is probably my most carried. Yep, it's definitely a dad wallet. I do carry this the most. All right. So I did stop at a yard sale this morning, and what I bought, and by the way, this thing has absolutely perfect action. Like right there, turn it up, boom. Perfect. Yeah, it's a heck of a wallet. So the guy had a bunch of knives. They were all like $2 and $3 crappy knives. One of them was a scratched up, like decent kind of knife. But what I did find was this. This is an old, it even came with the rag. It's an old shoe shine box. It's got dovetail construction. It needs a little wood glue and a little love. It's even got a little lock here on the front. Patent pending Esquire Shoe Valet Deluxe. I bought this because my dad was a barber. Check out the hinges on the back. It's got some super nice hinges. I gotta reseat this completely and fix it. It's kind of popped out here. In fact, we could probably just hit on it a little bit and improve that a bunch. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna take this apart and re-glue it and it'll make a super cool little box. And it came. My dad was a barber, and I remember seeing the shoe shine guys outside the barber shop when I was growing up. And so inside it came with, I don't even know, I haven't looked, but it came with all the old brushes that are probably worth some money. Empire shoe brush. So Kiwi, at one point, that one was for sale for 25 cents. Nice. Star, 100% horsehair. 100% horsehair. We got a little one. Another Kiwi. That's for the black. And then I got all kinds of polish. Boot cream mahogany. See what else I got. I got this whole box and everything in it for $4. Premium shoe cream burgundy. Some black, some brown. Here's some black shoe cream. What else we got in here? Oh, wow. A little detailing brush. Griffin shoe polish. Don't know what color. Oh, that one's black. All right, this is his black labeled brush. Pretty cool. Another couple of brushes down in here. We got a shoehorn, some old rags, a toothbrush. This guy was getting down to business, boy. All right. Well, this will make an awesome box to keep some knives in or whatever. So yeah, $4, everything inside it. The old lady just said, I'll take $4 for it. I was like, run it. Uh so not gonna be able to get it all back in there. He had it strategically packaged. Come on, brush. All right. So that was even got the old rag on the top. Pretty cool. Like to look that up at some point and see who made that. It did used to have some feet on the bottom. You can see where they were. Might have to try to find some rubber feet replacements for this so that it wouldn't slide. So when a guy puts his boot up here, it'll stick to the floor. So yeah, bought that for $4. And then I always go over and check the metal file and wrench department. And I found these two wrenches. I got them for $1 a piece. And I should be able to make some super cool wrench knives. I believe if I hammer this out, I can probably make 2 out of this big wrench. I can cut this in half, hammer out these, I don't know, forge these when I get around to it. But I might make a wrench knife with one of these, but they were $1 a piece. And that's it. That's all I saw at that yard sale. Yeah, I could go set up shop. I have to go set up on like up there in New York. Now my hands are all dirty. All right. Who else popped in while I was? All right. Audioitis. How big? This question goes out to Audioitis again. How big is your power supply? Because 10 amps at 125 volts is pretty dang big. It's 1250 watts, I believe. I think I saw your power supply in the Discord at one point. Let me go see if I can find it and try to help you out with what's going on with your power supply. Because 10 amps is quite a bit at the most I can ever find is like 3 amps, maybe 4 amps at that high voltage. All right. Modding. It was in the modding channel, I believe. And how far back was it? There it is. All right. Got the power supply in question on screen. Tech Power, deregulated, DC regulated power supply. 0 to 120 volts, 1 amp. So it's a 0 to 120 volts, 1 amp, not a 10 amp. All right, that should work perfect. Well, first off, let's see. current adjustment. Do you have it set to 1 full amp? Do you have it turned all the way up when you're doing your anode? So if you hit the up and down buttons on that current adjust buttons, does it show 1 amp? Morning, Mr. Ed. Yeah. Does it are you using the full amp, or is it set at like 0.1 amp? Because 0.1 amp would not do it correctly. You need at least 0.5 to a full amp. So that would be where I would start. If it's set to like 0.1, then it probably wouldn't anodize it correctly. Okay, audiolitis, I'll hit you up during the Discord for that. But just know I'm willing to help however I can. All right, Blade Show, Texas. Oh, couple more things of note. I did get a message last night I got a message from Lemifshi, and it was regarding this. I said, "Do you know what knife this is a copy of?" Because I figured it was a copy. And he responded with our domestic original product. So the reason I couldn't find this clone is because it's an original that he designed. Which to me is a super cool knife design. They should release more like this. He should have released a plain version instead of the black titanium. Maybe he could have done something cool. He needs to fix the clip. But as far as an original design, I'm cool with it. So it's an original design from one of those terrible cloners. Yeah. So that looks weird. Are you sure that is full titanium? I don't know. Are you sure that's full titanium? I guess you are. It wouldn't do it. I don't know that it would do anything were it not. Yeah, that's weird. That is a complete rainbow. Goes through all the colors down through there. Weird. I would wink that and start over for sure. And make sure you when you put it in the wink, wait till it starts bubbling and then count to 3 and do your double dip in distilled water. But we'll talk about it on the Discord. All right. Where we at here? Whoops. Firefox, Discord, bloom, bloom, bloom. Blade Show, Texas. We have a 10-hour video from Everyday City Carry, who will show everything probably. Pretty cool. I would like to go focus on a few booths if we can possibly see some. So let's see who's got the most videos. Smoky Mountain Knife Works might have some individual tables. Let's go see what they got. All right. All they have is Concept and Civivi. So we can start with those two.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blade Show Texas. This is day one. Let's go inside, see what we got going on. All right,
sure
folks,
we got
we're here at the Concept Tenable booth with my main man Nathan.
TC.
Nathan, we've got some really cool stuff. There's always a lot of fun stuff here at the Concept Tenable booth.
True.
As far as the prototypes, you guys have always got new stuff coming out. I gotta say, this is probably the
all right. What do I like?
Funky design I have seen yet, with a front flipper, no less.
I
with
agree.
A blade that deep.
Koch Tools, his designs are just always very
That looks like a Damn Designs knife a little
unique,
bit.
different. They're out there, but in a good way. And as you guys know, if you guys are Concept fans,
Yep, that's not
you
me.
know, Koch gave us the Corvid.
Yeah.
So the Corvid XL, the Corvid, all the various sizes.
Very popular design.
Yeah, and this, I love the name. It's the Wasp, and I love this variation because, you know, yellow and black.
Oh, absolutely.
Very fitting.
It fits with the
Yeah,
with
the
yellow
Wasp
and black.
name on that
I
one
gotta
is
say,
a good
probably
name
my
for that
favorite,
particular
though,
knife.
Is
Black and gold.
the black and kind of like the tan, gold, bronze kind of look. That is
It's
really,
a wild
really
looking
cool
little
looking.
knife.
Now, when can we expect to see this one in the market?
That one should be next month.
Ooh.
So it's like brand new. So the one thing about this one is, since you have this one out, so as you guys can see, this one has a hole compared to the Fuller on the production run.
Right.
So they're considering doing the holes, but they got to figure out the whole Spyderco thing.
Right. Yeah.
But I prefer the holes.
That one is cool. It does look really cool, especially like it looks like the Wasp's eyes or something like that.
Yeah. They're
Kinda-
very insect-like.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. And I got to say, I love the look of this one, the Blood and Thunder V3.
Blood and Thunder.
I'm a sucker for a harpoon. I think you were too.
Yep,
So-
absolutely.
Those are both
Love
ugly.
this one. And I love how thin it is.
Yep,
It's very
ugly.
thin.
Love the blade.
Slender.
Love the handle.
width-wise. So
Hate
very
the
thin
color
knife,
combo.
very light. Really good action. Great access to the frame lock.
I don't
even though
guess
there's
my opinion.
not a cutout here on
Not
the show
really,
side.
not a
Doesn't fit
relief
with the
on the show side,
masses
but
too
still,
much.
it's really easy to.
'Cause I think those are both
And as you guys can
too
see,
much
different colorways.
color.
Concept's really pushing it with that one. That one, I don't know how people are going to feel about.
I love
that
the
one.
blade.
I love it. This
The
is
blade is sick. That blade on a different handle would be sick.
my favorite. I love the purple and gold. I just
The purple and gold looks
like
better
that.
than the
They
blue
had
and
an all
gold.
black one. I guess it's sold, but all black got me. I like the all
Good morning,
black.
John.
There's a stone washer, really really nice. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. We got the compound grind, flat in the front, so a stronger tip.
Yep. Nice hollow back here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tastefully
y'all know
done.
that's my
That is-
favorite
And
blade
stout
shape.
designs. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah.
Hollow
Oh,
grind on
This
the
stuff's
back,
amazing.
flat
Oh,
grind on the
absolutely.
front,
He
couple of
always has his
swedges,
signature
compound
3
grind,
So
harpoon.
yeah, just very
Perfect.
unique, very him.
Yes.
I'd say.
Very much so. I really like that one. Now, another one that I'm really liking and really digging. I'm with you.
Now,
on
who
this
did they
one,
say
is
the
the
designer
form.
was?
Yeah,
Was
the
it
form
stout?
is-
Hold on.
Now,
Very him. Very unique. Signature 3 lines. Amazing.
oh, absolutely. Yeah.
His stuff's amazing. Tastefully done.
That is.
And
Super
stout
sick.
designs. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
stout.
His stuff's amazing.
It is
Oh,
stout.
absolutely.
Uh,
All right.
The form.
yeah, the form is
So, just
Clean
how
and gorgeous.
smooth this
Now
thing
that's
is.
clean.
So this one in particular has a very smooth kind of matte finish to the titanium on it.
correct. Yeah.
And then we've got the high polished. Is that a PVD?
That's clean.
DLC, yeah.
DLC coating on that one.
Which Concept's doing
That
a
looks
great
kind of
job
like
at.
a
Yeah.
They're
Laconico
killing it.
design,
So-
except with thumb
Absolutely
studs.
gorgeous. And the action on this thing
I mean,
is
with
so
thumb
smooth.
disc.
It's like just buttery.
I don't know
smooth
about
on
the
that.
disc on it though.
Yeah. The square thumb stud, not thumb studs,
Thumb disc.
thumb disc.
disc.
Square disc, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, square disc.
It works really well.
Yeah, the
I like it a lot.
if you will.
Yeah,
The
that
plate.
might grow on me. I
Um,
love that
You can
shape,
see on
though.
this one, it's going to come with
orange peel.
yeah. So
Orange
obviously
peel, gotta
prototypes,
love
it's a
it.
little rough around the edges, literally. But they're trying new stuff. They're trying to see what you guys like. So
Yeah.
you know,
So,
it's
so let us know. We got 3 different versions right here. A couple of them with the orange peel, one of them very smooth. And let us know which ones you like in the comments. I got to say, I like them all. I love the DLC coating, the
I
polish.
love a good orange
I also
peel
love the orange
because
peel
it
as
doesn't
well.
show
And the
fingerprints.
two-tone pivots. I think that's a really cool
yeah, it's something
addition
different.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, super smooth action. And
Yeah, that's a winner.
really gorgeous knives. I think those are a hit for sure.
The morning projectiles are sharp.
In the Tenable line, what do we have new there? We want to talk about some more concepts, but do we have anything new coming in the Tenable line? I know we've got these right here.
The Tenable line, the only one that I can think of, and I don't even think it's here.
I know ones that we've talked about before were the Metza. Is that the Metza?
Yeah, this one here. Yes.
Yeah.
So this one, yeah, I don't know why it's not on here, but yeah, it's still part of the concept line.
Okay.
Top liner lock, which Concept's really pushing for, and I think they're doing a great job.
Thank
Like
you.
you said, this is the Mesa. It's
That's what I've been saying.
it's a
Everybody
great
needs to
design.
do
I
top
like it.
liner locks.
Harpoon.
Yeah.
Cyclocore harpoon.
And we've talked about the Goblin before. I think we talked about it at SHOT Show.
And one
then,
that surprised me. I don't know if you're a fan of the Bison, but
yes.
look, we got a mini one.
We
coming.
got a mini
Bison.
bison.
So I'm really excited.
Eating.
All right, I got to skip the mini bison.
The Bison.
I know it's
Full size, I love
Laconico,
it. So when they surprise,
but the
Different
handles.
colorways with that.
yep.
Fantastic knife. I mean, you guys have got just a not that.
All right.
but
Right.
This is
What is this one?
refined knife. This is probably one of my favorites. Just a really refined knife, and not a lot of people are doing any sort of recurve because a lot of people have a hard time sharpening that. But
Right.
this is a very subtle, tastefully done recurve with a nice.
That's a
belly
pretty
to
cool
it,
blade shape
Titanium on the handles
for being a
and
recurve.
the contouring on the
Yeah,
handles.
I think
I
that
can
has a lot
dig it.
in the ergos department. Like it
Yeah.
fits very, very well.
It just feels.
It's a little chunkier, but since it is contoured,
Yeah.
it looks slim,
Let's see.
but it feels really.
That guy knows how to hold the knife properly. Back there in the back. Yeah, that's a good looking knife.
Fits in the hand and
solid.
fills out the hand really
Yes.
nicely.
Yeah.
That is-
Different colorways. Again, the DLC with the purple, I think is gorgeous.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
a
beautiful
subtle
one, too,
recurve.
very clean.
I don't mind it as much.
I even like the
I like that
the
shredded
black wash
carbon fiber.
titanium with
Yeah.
the
The lava flow. Or,
Yeah.
Is that the lava flow? I think it is. Or Mars Valley.
fat carbon. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I should know these things, right?
I try to remember. April for
Here for
All right,
the
what's-
Blood and Thunder.
like the entire year basically with the new
All right.
prototypes. and
Then
new
they
knives
had another
coming out.
video
Pretty
from
much, yeah.
Civivi, I believe. Let's check that
What's
out
up,
real
everybody?
quick.
Welcome to Blade Show, Texas. This is day one. Let's go inside, see what we got going on.
All right. Good morning, Waylon.
Folks, we're here with Seth.
We're here.
We, Civivi, and Syncut, and we've got a lot of really new cool stuff, including this one, which I just saw on Instagram a couple of days ago, and that's an interesting design. Ergonomically, it does feel good. What's the name of this one?
This is called the Nexomorph. This is evolving from the Typhus, the
Yep.
Typhus that was released in 2020. We had a lot of feedback that said we want a locking version.
Yep.
And here we go.
So we got the locking buttons on either side right there that allow you to move it, and it locks in place. And then we've also got the blade right there, which is button lock as well. And surprisingly, really nice action on that too. And blade steel on this
So it's a
one?
plunge lock.
Not confirmed yet.
not
Probably M390.
Oh, okay, well it says it right there. I could read. If that would be great. But I am from Alabama.
Also, their prototypes they tend to change from time to time.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so we don't know
absolutely.
for sure.
That is super sexy. Now, next up is the one that I am super excited about. simply from a traditional knife standpoint. So this has got a classic old school feel. This one is called the...
Doesn't have a name yet.
No name?
Designed, though, by Cowboy Cerrone, the Hall of Fame MMA fighter. Got his BMF
pretty
logo
tight.
right there.
Bad mother... Yep.
That's what he is. That's what this knife is.
Button lock on the main blade. Flipper. And got the smooth bone handles on this one. Now, there is one right here with the G-Mascus handles there. But then the secondary blade is going to be a slip joint with a back spring, half stop on that spay blade, and you open it up.
Wow, that's cool.
That is super
I like
sexy.
that.
And, dude, I got to tell you, I think this one...
Morning, Brown
it's
Sugar.
obviously up our
Morning,
alley. It's
Dragoon.
Knife Works.
Morning, TC.
And I got to say, I am super stoked about this one.
Yes, the
And
Alcade,
Such a
Ed.
fun blend of modern and traditional.
It absolutely is. I mean, you guys...
That is a cool
nailed
knife.
it. Where so many have tried, I feel like you guys have
Cowboy
really nailed
Cerrone.
that
That's
kind
pretty
of
funny.
amalgamation there. Now, this one's going to be available sometime around Blade Show in Atlanta.
That's my
Close.
guess. It should be around June. Yep.
And I think we might be working on maybe a special version.
Yeah, that is
coming
a
as
cool
well.
knife.
So
Would you
I
guys
need
be
you-
interested in that? Do you think Smokey could do a good one?
I think we could do a really good
I know you could.
exclusive in that.
You would
and
kill it.
I need you to help me out with that because I know our customers want it.
Morning,
but
Nick T.
Now the ball's in your court. So
Let's do it. Let's get it done.
If y'all don't mind
let's do
smashing
it.
that
All right,
like
now,
button,
Up next, what's this
Help
one right
your brother
here?
This
out.
is the Ryzen E.
double tap that
So,
screen.
Raven the Pirate, Sam Tran designed the Ryzen. Came out in the Wii brand, and so this is a Civivi version of that knife.
Oh,
And
nice.
super
a budget
smooth.
version of the Ryzen.
My card on the handles, and that beautiful Damascus blade, polished and everything. That is sexy as all get out. Now, when is
That
this
is
one going to be available?
pretty knife.
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
All these prototypes will be dropping
In the next
like
3 to 6 months.
exactly. Typically.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we have one that hangs out a little bit longer. Something gets delayed, or there's more development that needs to be done.
I like that little green knife.
And it gets pushed out a little bit longer. But typically,
Okay. And I got to say, this one I'm really excited
That's
about.
a steak
So,
knife style.
I see the logo there, Dutch Bushcraft
Who was it
Knives.
that liked the steak knife?
We've
Was that
got a
B. Shady?
small
No.
Scandi grind. And this one right here, what is this one
That's a
called?
cool little-
this is called the Wood Pal.
That
Wood
is
Pal.
super cool right there.
This one's super interesting, right?
Yeah.
Typically, when you see, and if you saw a photo of this knife, you would think it was
Massive.
2 inches bigger.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
It's a
scaled
small
up like
Scandi
35%.
grind. Yeah.
But this one, I don't think I've ever seen a small Scandi grind like this, quite like this. And I think, as far from a bushcraft standpoint, I think this is nailing it. I think that is super sexy.
Someone went and stole Sever's prototype
Now,
yesterday from the show.
pricing wise, what are we
That's
looking
crazy.
at ballpark for something like this?
Ballpark on this one, we're at, what are we? Roughly $65.
Okay. And 14C
65
on this
bucks
one,
for that
and,
little
is that
Scandi grind.
Most likely probably going to stay
It
there.
probably will stay there. Yep.
That is fantastic.
That's pretty crazy that somebody stole Sever's prototype.
And there's going to be some slight changes. I was just talking to Martin out at the EWA show, and he wanted to do a two-tone black with a little red stripe in there, matching their brand.
I like
So
that.
doing a little two-tone on the handle there.
Some liner,
but,
yeah.
well, there will be probably a couple of colors.
I like that
come
little
out,
green one.
Heck
but
yeah.
It does.
And then we've got another fixed blade right here. You guys are really doing a great job with the fixed blade development here.
Yeah.
And I love this. So tell us a little bit about this one.
This one's a Matt Gentry design. I actually really, really like this one as well. He calls this the high grass field knife. And I'm going to use this for high altitude elk hunting.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody that picks this up has a different idea of how they will use it. I've had people say they want to use it as an EDC fixed blade. Some people want it as a small game kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd use it for big game, but it's very, very versatile.
I think
Man,
so
that's a
too.
nice
I think
little
it works great as
fixie.
an EDC fixed blade or as a bird and trout knife, and would work great as a skinner for bigger game too. I think that's fantastic. And that one's coming in right around $55, $60.
Yes, sir.
14C on the blade steel, full tang. That is sexy.
14C, 55, 60 bucks.
Man, I am in love with this. So this is an integral knife.
Wow.
Yep.
All one piece.
Nice integral.
Solid titanium, milled, and crossbar lock. And I got to say, the finish is gorgeous on this as well. Having that kind of, I guess, almost oiled antique finish is kind of the vibe that it gives off. Minimal branding, which I also like. And honestly, without even flipping it over, I could tell when I first looked at it, this is an O Stop Hell design.
Yeah.
His designs are some of those that just kind of pop out. They're kind of obvious.
Yep.
And he done another phenomenal job with this one. So what have we got?
Yeah, the
going
high
on
grass
with this
was sweet.
What do we got going on here? Like you said, it's an integral design. It's going to retail right around $360. We love Ostap stuff. He's constantly giving us innovative, good-looking designs.
That's a big
and
boy,
I think we've probably
too.
done more projects with him than anybody else that I can think of recent.
Yeah.
So
It's got to be a
he's always
4-inch
given us
blade.
Great product. Great to work with. Love this
All
design.
right.
I do too. I mean, it's super
What else?
design process. I'll do it. How it's really cool.
Another knife. I don't know if you have played with this one yet, but
Oh,
I want you to just check out the action on this. Now, notice how small that flipper tab
That looks
is
like
right
a
there?
GTC.
When I picked this thing up, I was nervous.
Oh my
I was-
God.
That's gotta
I was
be
like, I don't know. I
GTC.
don't know how this is going to work.
it's so light.
Super light. Super light. Isn't that action dreamy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that I turned into Forrest Gump there for a second. When that, dude, that is awesome, and the lines are gorgeous too. So you've got the lines continuing into the blade from the handle right there. This thing is phenomenal, and this looks like it's integral as well. Even though you've got a cutout right here.
Yeah, I got to have that
This
one.
is one solid piece back here. So there's not a seam there that I can tell.
I want to double check.
No, there's not right there.
No,
Unless
there
it goes
is, there
around
is,
the
there
Wii.
is, there is. This is
Oh,
not,
so it goes around
this
the
is
Wii?
not-
Oh, that's one of those
okay.
sandwich.
It just fools
Yeah.
the eye really well.
You can
That's
see,
one
you
of
can
those-
see little slits
Yep.
in there.
It's just, there's not one through the Wii, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
it goes around the
Yep.
Wii logo.
Yep.
That is fantastic. It fools the eye a lot right there. And you've got no visible screws. The only one you've got is on the pivot right there. I want to take it apart now and see how it's put together. Now I am intrigued. Is this one going to come out in, again, very
It will.
soon?
It will. Yep. And this is an in-house Wii knife design. Probably M390.
Oh, that's a Wii design.
That is really, really freaking cool.
I thought it looked like a GTC,
Seth,
but
thank you so much, brother. It's
course.
always fun and
Pleasure as
interesting,
always.
Cool.
and exciting coming by
all right.
to see.
We're going to have to watch some of Everyday City Carry stuff, huh? I definitely can't watch the whole 9 hours. Let's see what else we got available to us. 2026. We got Knives Fast. He's got a decent length video.
Hey guys, so it begins.
All right, let's see where he goes. Pocket checks.
Tiger.
Well, let's
Yep. Hey guys,
Yes,
you're
sir.
show this.
Yeah,
I reviewed their fixed blade.
Yep, I got to get one of
I got-
those. All right, does he get inside? Here we go.
This room, got folks in here, and lots of video to bring you ASAP. And here we are walking up on Concept and Tenable. Guys, show you guys a couple things here at the Concept booth. Of course, you gotta have Fenrir's, of course, and
Morning,
it's a
Nick.
fixed blade Fenrir. Very, very cool indeed. Look at this one. Craziness indeed. This is the Halide, I guess is how you would pronounce this. Very awesome. These are prototypes that are coming soon. And of course, the Derek Sharon Nettle. Got one of these on the way into the channel to show you guys. But very,
Yeah, I got one of
very
those
cool.
Nettles.
They got lots of stuff.
I did the unboxing
at
review
the
of it.
table like crazy.
Same table we just saw.
Big booth here at All right, guys, you know Artisan and CJRB is always a big booth here at Blade Show. And there are tons of stuff in the cases, so come by and see them. And then there's this guy.
What's up?
Russell, how's it going, man?
Doing good, doing good.
All right, Russell's gonna, as concisely as he can,
It's me.
go through a bunch of
All
knives
right.
here. And it's not gonna be very concise because it's a lot of knives. So let's see what he's got.
Yeah, why don't we start over here on the stuff that's
Okay.
currently in production. So
Currently
we have
in
some new
production.
stuff. This has come out between the time from SHOT Show to here. So
Massive and massive. Let's see what we got. And tiny.
And tiny. Let's
Yeah.
start on the CJRB side. So
Okay.
Yeah, I like
this
that.
new design here. This is the lanky design by Jake Diaz.
Yeah, I like that
And it is
lanky.
lanky.
We looked at it
This
last
thing is
week.
probably the thinnest and lightest knife we have done to date. And possibly, let me close that up
Oop,
first
yep.
so you can get some good action on there. So this is as penknifey as
Oh
we're
my
gonna
gracious, yeah. Can he do it? Russell can do it, but I'm trying to do this around a phone,
get.
so
A little harder.
yeah.
But look at that blade shape. So this, we've had people compare this obviously to the CEO, to a lot of the
Yeah,
thinner
that
style
lanky's
knives.
pretty cool.
And I think the great thing about this in particular is that the grip of this gives you more like space to grip. Like you can pinch this, you can really like lean into this. The blade is thinner. I like how the tip is dropped. It's not exactly a Wharncliffe, but it is Wharncliffe-ish.
It's very close, yeah, adjacent.
And I like how just the shape of this allows for more ease of use. And because there's no flipper, it does have a better profile in the pocket, say for the front flipper.
Awesome.
The studs are nice. If you choke farther down the knife, the studs work really
That's
well. The front
very
flipper works
CEO
well
like
as a
that.
reach around style front flipper. And the one thing I'd like to see is if in the future we put some texturing on here, but this aluminum is nice and light and smooth. I love the blue and bronze color that we have in this guy. We also have a black and a champagne color. And the clip is actually a 3 position. You can put it on either side or on the back of the knife if you want to carry it like an actual pen. So
Very cool.
Trust to Jake to do some crazy design work on this thing. But
Oh, that's
Lanky
cool
has
with the
probably
clip.
been one of our best sellers.
All right.
So we
That's. I don't want to see that. That one's crazy. And those are in production. I want to see the new
the
stuff.
works isn't. So we've seen the Orthodox V2. We've had this one out for a
I
while.
don't think so,
But it's
but
our first time running some natural
yeah,
materials.
maybe I have.
Yeah, so this is in polished cowbone with an S45 VN blade. It's our first time doing S45.
That's crazy, yeah.
I'm not sure how much we have, but we were able to run a couple of these. These ones are hollow ground, so you can get that nice. This one is probably the closest thing we have to a real razor
Yeah.
we've run so far. But this is just a fun piece. The original Orthodox had a really thick blade. And this one, it just really fixed it up a little bit. We've run the original G10 version for a while, but we wanted to try
something different, right?
The plan was originally, this was supposed to be a Halloween special edition, but we have two.
There he is, duck shirt.
Tortoise.
Holy
Clearly
crap!
big. Very
I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah,
That's
here,
crazy.
Put it in hand though, because it's not really heavy.
No, it's very light because of the skeletonization.
Yep. And it's very kind of kitchen cleaver-ish, but it's a big, wide, slicey knife. Something a little on the extreme side when it comes to width.
Yeah.
But I like it. It feels good. It's got that reduction in weight, and that handle shape's really comfortable. Also, like the way we do all the chamfer and the cutouts in here, it's really good looking. And then this is my favorite here. This is the Dark Wing. If anyone is around my age, they might recognize the name and the color scheme. But this one feels, this one feels great in the hand. I love that, like really.
Yeah, that's a wild knife.
Recurve on there. The cutouts are really nice. Just like, this reminds me of the old Artisan, so like the Tomahawk.
Yep.
Has just like a little bit of lightning. I like how we did some texturing on the chamfers there, and you just get it in hand, see how it feels.
Yeah, and it's again very light, very snappy.
All right, let's see the new ones.
The wrong guy to talk to. So this is another Jake design. That's Jake Diaz. This is the Spud. I really like this blade shape.
That's
also,
wild looking.
This cutout here.
I bet that's pretty comfortable.
Really nice in the hand. Even if you got to choke up, if you got bigger fingers, you can still choke back really comfortably. But this jimping on top gives you a lot of options for grip. Really, like, look at the profile of this. This thing's tiny.
Yeah, it is tiny. Oh boy, give the big hand guy a tiny knife. Yeah, but it works. It works, yeah.
And that shape is so versatile. Like it's kind of like Skinner-ish. It's a little bit like, it's a good EDC because it has that angle to it. You can kind of use your wrist a bit more, kind of like engage more on the surface. I like this one. It's been one of my EDCs. Unfortunately, I've been carrying the prototype and the clip broke while I was in the hotel, so I gotta scalp a clip off of something.
Oh man.
Also, one more thing with this guy that I really like. There's a hidden feature on this. So see this kind of protruding lanyard column. We are planning on selling additional ones because these are removable.
Okay.
There's a little spring in there. You can just put on the column and pop in there. So if you want to
and you can change colors.
If you want to use them as zipper pulls, you want to change them, put them in a bag so you can mount your knife in there without losing it. So say you have like a backpack or you want to do a shoulder bag, you can just mount this up in there, mount a little clip in there, have this around your neck, and if you want to take it off, put it somewhere else,
Yeah.
swap the little
Just pop it out.
backspacer and just clip it elsewhere. Nice little feature. Jake had some great ideas for the future, but I think this as a whole might be one of our best sellers for this year.
Very cool.
I'm really excited for this guy. Actually, let's see if that opens. That's the
Dark
Spud.
Wing Duck.
Spud.
Moving on to this one. This is the Rodeo designed by Odenwolf Knives. You might have actually seen this one way back in the day because Derek designed this one a while ago. Had the prototype on his table for a long time, but I don't think he ever got around to doing a full production run of it. So I've known him for a long time. We've chatted for quite a while, on and off. But this, I've always loved this.
That's a
design.
good looking knife too.
Especially with
bet
the
it's super
chevron
comfortable.
here. Like I
Yeah.
think that really adds so much character to it. Someone said this is given like, you know, classic car.
I don't mind
like,
that pattern
you know, classic
as bad
as
like,
some.
Someone said this is more like turquoise, New Mexico. I think he's leaning more towards that cowboy kind of New Mexico sort of thing, but I love the way that this kind of offsets the colors of this and the shapes of it.
Yep.
I am all down for doing this turquoise and white. I know we're going to have some more like regular options. Like, I love this. I think we're going to be making this a little bit bigger to kind of accommodate someone.
A bit bigger would be nice.
Yeah, but it's a great pop. Let's move on. Okay, the best way I'm describing this one is this is a knife for camera guys because this shape fits exactly in a wide loop of like a wide elastic loop that you had in most of your gear bags. This is something that is inobtrusive, easy to stash, easy to carry, not really
Gentleman style, yeah.
I wouldn't even call it gentleman's. It's more of just a really practical design.
Yeah.
I like that blade.
We're probably going to be cutting out and making this cut out thing.
Yep.
I like that blade shape on that one.
Definitely got
Memory stick. Like this is,
a
you're not a small.
very cool.
I'm sure you can see it
CGR.
because that is bright as heck.
Woo!
But it's kind of like a warped version of the bolts. Just something with a bit more blade,
Wow.
a little bit more cleavery. Action's still the same.
That's
You got that
gold?
top unit right here, so you can use your index finger or
That
just
is
use like a
Mall
regular crossbar
Ninja.
lock. Just a bit more slicey than the bolt, a bit more of
Fake gold.
I guess I call it a cleaver, but it is a little small for a cleaver.
Middle
a bit
of the
more
mall.
a curved handle. Just a slightly different take on the bolt for someone that wants something that's a little bit more. I'm not even gonna say hard.
And it's called what again?
the Ranger.
Ranger.
Rangers.
All right, hold on
The
just
Ranger.
a second. Here's what we're going to
Is
do.
that got
We're
a?
going to stop
whoa,
here. We're
did
going
they
to
have
do
a
Ranger.
backlock? Did it have a?
It's a little bit more. I'm not.
What's that back button
I
part?
guess I call it a
Oh,
cleaver.
you can push
but
the
it's a little
button.
Small for a cleaver, a bit more of a curve.
That's pretty cool.
Just a slightly different take on the bolt for someone that wants something that's a little bit more. I'm not even gonna say hard.
And it's called what again?
the Ranger.
Ranger.
Rangers.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I
just
didn't
a
even
second.
notice that
Here's what
lock.
we're going to do. We're going to stop here. We're going to do a part 2 with these.
Oh, boy.
All right. So, guys, hang on. You'll have to come back tomorrow to see these other prototypes. Real. And
All
this
right.
made it fun,
Where are we going
man.
next?
I mean,
Sycoray.
XL and the regular
Pictus.
size. So you got some of those here,
Right.
but just a few.
Right. Yeah, we
are
like I said,
protos.
we did the protos. We talked about those. We just ended up with a few of them for the show. The Jazzy and the Tokay.
Yeah,
pattern.
bolt lock. Yeah,
Um,
I heard that
the
after
whole
I
batch should be
replayed it.
here about a month. We're just trying to get them over here for us, and when they drop, they'll be real soon.
Very cool.
I haven't
New
checked
things
out
we
that
have
bolt.
here is
lock
it's called
yet.
the Dune buoy, and that is going to be with Rimette.
Okay.
It's M390. There will be about 14 different variations of blade finishes, scale materials, and so on.
Is a Rimette OEM or a
It is
collab?
it's a Rimette OEM,
it's
and what
OEM.
this is a button actuated frame lock, so you can operate just as a
Nice.
traditional frame lock.
Very cool.
See,
Well,
that's
you
what
got
I'm
the
talking
button-
about.
the
They need
button
to
action on it.
offer
Yeah,
both.
that's beautiful.
So
Offer both options.
Love
Like
that
that
blade.
camel.
those are in production.
Okay.
Should have them for Atlanta is what we're shooting for.
And new prototypes over
And then
here.
we got a brand new prototype here. This is with Riot,
Uh-oh.
called the Reef.
Riot.
Gosh, dude, that's.
Reef.
I mean, and it's super light.
The scaly one is very light, yes.
Yeah, very light.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a few little minor details
Sorry.
that we're working out on them.
Of course.
But we're almost there
yeah.
with that one. Don't have a
I
production
like that
date
mill.
yet, but
That's sick.
Just
That looks like
prototypes.
the Yan chevron kind of milling pattern.
Yeah.
just prototypes.
Beautiful milling, gorgeous stuff. And guys, like he said, he does have some of these here at the show.
Maybe
So
2 or 3 left.
two
of
or
each
three.
of
They
them.
might be gone by the time you get here.
Yeah. Here
But-
come-
But really
other
cool.
things we're working on.
Yep.
I took the Sakura that I've done for a while now,
Yes, sir.
and we've started playing
Sakura.
around with some fixed blades. So these right here are an American-made Magna Cut, all done CNC, the blades are cut CNC, the handles are CNC, then a hand ground blade.
Very cool.
So, and these will be doing in small batches. We'll drop a couple here and there.
And you're doing these?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes. And then I've done a few Sakura full custom, 100% cut out done, no machine work.
Gotcha.
Yep. So,
Nice.
Very cool.
And then we got number 7 axolotl up for Lotto this weekend.
Very nice. Beautiful stuff. And obviously Sakuras too.
Always have some customized ones.
Very cool.
Always. Yeah.
Love that, dude. And that is sick right there.
Yeah, I did a little satin rock grind on that one.
That's the one that caught my eye. They're all beautiful, but
And then everybody loves to see when I do a
That
rust
diamond
bucket
plate
finish,
one's
so we have
pretty
that
cool
one
too.
done.
Rust bucket. Very cool.
That's pretty
All right.
awesome.
Very cool, Steven. Everybody check out Gecko Customs.
Thanks, Casey.
And thanks for sending me the Pictus at a time. Love showing that.
Absolutely.
And they're coming when again?
The Pictus, roughly a month.
Okay.
They're wrapped up production. They just got to get them over here.
Very cool. So be
keep Facebook page.
There's the one that does all the work.
Yeah,
There's this
I
guy
just
over
stand here and I'm dumb.
And you were saying that you just got a few of these at the show, but these are about to come the DP2.
2, correct. The Sheepfoot, the baby brother to the Scout that we just released. And this is actually on the cover of the Blade magazine that's here today.
Very cool. And that one's pretty much a full 4-finger, kind of wrap that one around. This guy is kind of 2 fingers, but locked in. I got to tell you, dude. It's very, very nice indeed. So
I like that little one.
Friday.
Friday?
Yep.
Very cool. And you guys are just...
I'm a sucker for step mill blades, so.
I mean, there's knives way down there.
We made a bunch.
Yeah,
We did a bunch of work.
You made a couple of knives.
I just made people work.
And he drove them out here in a trailer, and he enjoyed every minute of
Yeah,
it.
because I'm in folder. They're shipping now.
I didn't even ask you about this. Can you tell me about this?
So this was our Kickstarter folder. They're shipping now. It's a modular frame. So when you pull this center pin and drop this, the blade drops out, and you can swap in one of 7 different blades.
Okay.
It's on skiff bearings. They're in Magna Cut. You can swap the scales out in about 10 seconds. The crossbar lock is adjustable tension-wise. The frame stays all one piece. And if you look at how stout that is in the back,
Yeah.
really stout locking
Yes, sir.
mechanism. And then I wanted to make them really where you can customize them. So that's that Spyderco footprint. So really excited about it
Very cool.
and running on the bearings. I mean, they're super flippy.
And guys, if you've never been to a show, the TCAL fans are like rabid. These people love what you guys are doing.
They love us.
There's a guy just said he came here just to see them. Very cool thing. I hear at the show, if you're in the Fort Worth area, they got a lot of stuff. But he's going to show me a few here, so take it away, man. What we got?
So we got some really cool
Whoa,
models
giant
that are
mouse.
available right now, and some really great
That are
stuff that's
coming.
coming up. So right now, just dropped a couple days ago. It's the Ace Riv Thai Mint. So it's a green anodized titanium frame lock on that, and then
DLC finish.
Oh yeah,
S90.
super clean.
And there, you said, did you say Blade HQ has some of these?
Blade HQ should have some of those. Yeah.
Okay, and they're about how much?
$255 MSRP.
Right. Very cool.
And then these at 4 are all some of
Yeah,
the
I
cool
like that
stuff coming up
micarta
this
they
year.
use,
It's not
too.
even all of it. We have a new model here, the Cantina. This will come out in
So
3
many different
variations. This is our
variations of
black and brass
micarta.
version of it. Just a really, really great EDC folder. Really, really small
Yeah,
and
it's
compact.
nice size for all those of you that like, whoops, I screwed that up. See, this is, I keep telling people, don't try to open a knife from behind a camera. It messes me up every time because I keep looking through the camera.
Yep.
But very cool, and it is.
Yeah,
there's
Ed,
my
you
big
need you
old
one of
tips
those
for you guys.
Gecko
Definitely
knife
a
holders,
4-finger
huh?
grip, very cool. And you said the
GMF1 Texas, yeah.
Yep.
So the classic GMF1 size and kind of shape, but with that drop point blade
Yep.
instead of the modified sheep's foot.
Yeah, I like that one
We
too.
also have the much awaited GM11 Ace, named TBD still. We'll
Right.
have a few different versions of this, but again, an amazing folder with just an absolutely
that one
epic
look
blade on
that one's sweet. I like
And
that
then,
micarta. I
a
like that
classic
blade
design for us, the
too.
Atelier, but we're doing it in a flat brass backspacer, PVD hardware, and blade.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So lots of cool things coming and already here. And again, if you're here at the show, there's plenty, and everything is on sale.
Yes.
And so check them out here at the show. But These are great. And if you're not familiar, whoops, I can't pick it up. All right, come on.
tricky.
But if you're not familiar with this little guy, a little bulldog of a fixed blade, so definitely check all these out. And thanks, Colin. You know, we must be near a guy that knows slip joints.
Rosecraft.
That's that guy, Andy Armstrong. We're at the Rosecraft booth, always hand built. Okay. And as you guys know, Andy's always got something else coming out. So he's going to tell us. I don't know how you keep up, dude.
Snake River Copperhead.
I love a
March
copperhead.
31st. You're talking about a full-size knife here. It's 7 inches overall. Well, just about 7. I think it's like 6.875. 4 inches on the handle, just under 3 on the blade. Look at that claw-like Warncliffe right there. 14C28. Long.
That is a
pull,
cool
beautiful
blade.
There. These are dapper jig bone covers on this one. Check out that nice little squared end on this thing.
And he's buried the lead because the blue one's still down
Yeah,
here.
it is vintage blue bone. We saw this in the Peanut, if
Right.
you recall. We are
Right.
now with this in the Snake River Copperhead. Guys,
the flecking in that is so pretty.
I will tell you that these were gone from me in like a heartbeat, so I don't have them at all, and I won't have them. I think there are about 18 to 20 dealers who will have them, but March 31st is when these drop.
Very cool. And I want to give you a compliment. I know it's
No
really-
way, Casey.
No, it's interesting because, you know, you when you and I talked and you started a lot of your stuff, you were doing D2 and everything, and
Yes.
you heard from people.
Yes.
And you listened.
Yes.
And so we're doing 14C now.
A lot of people ask for stainless, and so
Yep.
let's see if we can find a really good steel that does that. 14C28N is that steel. It's a Sandvik steel. It's not
Holds
going
a
to
great
tarnish on
edge.
It does. And it's easier to sharpen.
Yeah, I
than
like
D2.
14C.
Will we go back to D2 at some point? Probably.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just something we're trying. Most of your reorders this year will come out in 14C28N. But we may see D2 make its comeback in the future.
Very
it's
cool.
Just something we wanted to try to satisfy that crowd who wanted a
See you
true
later,
stainless
TC.
knife.
That's awesome. And lots of options, guys. A lot of these are still available at Rosecraft and dealers. And I always say at Traditional
Good morning,
Pocket Knives,
Michael.
you can use my code for 10% off, which is KnivesFast10. But yeah, date one more time.
March 30.
All right. Well, who else had let's see, who had some good videos of like the Riot booth, maybe? Are the only ones we're going to see of all that stuff. We're going to have to scan through and find Everyday City QSP, Big Red. We can watch that one. Yeah, we'll watch this one.
Day. You're getting a little bit of behind the scenes setup day. It's Thursday, the day before Blade Show Texas. We're getting everything all set up. David's cleaning some knives. He's doing a very good job at it. But just wanted to go through a few things. We got some new stuff, guys. The Ferret. Guys, this is a nice knife. I am really digging the Ferret. Let's see what else we got. That drops today, right? 19th, yeah. It dropped today on the website. This one also dropped. This is the T-Cook. Nelly took one look at it and said it is an award winner. So we'll see. I hope so. Those two, both of those dropped today on the site. Now we've got some stuff. This is the up and coming. We've got the Penguin utility knife. Or did that drop?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, that's up and coming. That's what I thought.
Upcoming elk.
We've got the elk right there. That's an up and comer. Very nice. I'm liking that. It's one of
Yeah,
those.
that's a clean
it
looking
cradles
knife.
my hand. It feels very good. And then we have the. Don't tell me the Coyote. I'm learning all the new ones, guys. We've got the Coyote.
Just learning them today too.
I know. So this is an up and comer button lock. Dual thumb stud. What's the blade steel? Nitro V. Oh, Nitro V on that one too, guys. Nitro V. And you can hear the. Here comes the forklifts. Nitro V on the Ferret too, yeah? Yeah. Nitro V on the Ferret. Coyote, what we got here? We have 14C28N on the elk. Then we have Oh, yep, there he goes. Right behind me. We have, don't tell me. Mantis.
Yep.
Mantis. Mantis, I got it. Thumb.
Yeah, that's a.
And then, don't tell me. Peregrine. This is the one I was having issues with. Peregrine. Again, for sale Friday morning. Hopefully you're watching it Friday morning.
Got another Peregrine,
guys.
Yep, and 10 CR.
Okay.
On that one.
10 CR.
So which is basically equivalent to VT10.
Yeah. Okay.
Starts with an H.
That one?
Yeah, I didn't remember it at first either, but
David won't tell me. This one's a secret. H.
Another bird starts with an H.
It's not the hornbill. You already have a hornbill.
The hawk.
Not a hawk. You already have the hawk.
Yep, so heron.
Heron. Nice slip joint. Nitro V steel again. We're doing a lot with the Nitro V. And then this one just dropped today as well, guys. This is the Moray. This is Vanex steel.
The Moray's pretty cool.
Mother of pearl. You got some crystallized tie.
I like the crystal tie.
I don't remember the name of that handle material.
Calcium.
Calcium?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically it's a mineral that's found in hot springs.
Oh, that's right.
For that one.
That's right. Now, you had the prototypes for these at West.
Yep.
And the ferret. Those. Oh, is that?
Yeah, that crystal tie one's pretty sweet.
Is that one? I can't read it. Yeah.
131.
Canary neck knife. The baby penguin. The viper, an award winner, by the way. The kitchen knives.
Here last year, so
yeah.
Back
kitchen knives. We'll take the stroll. We'll stroll around the table. Ferret, guys, that's a nice one. Canaries. Nebulas.
Those nebulas are wild.
Glide lock penguins. Oh, yeah. Ooh,
yeah, I still got to check one of those out, too.
Penguins. All sorts of penguins.
Glide lock penguins.
And then some of the more budget stuff down here. We got our giveaway knives. We are giving away 3 a day. So those are the giveaways. He did a nice job. Those are numbered. See that? Blade. You got Blade Show Texas 2026. Number 3 of 6. And all the good budget stuff. So yeah, a little behind the scenes there, guys. David's working me like a dog, so.
All right. We're about an hour in. I guess we could watch a few more videos. American Blade Works. Let's go check them out.
Guys, welcome to Blade Show Texas. We're at the American Blade Works booth. We've got Michael, the maker of some of the most amazing American-made knives, and we're going to talk a little bit about them today.
Yep. This is our original Model 1. We come out with these in 2018. We've improved them over the years. This is actually a version 7. And
nice.
in this model, this is actually an aluminum, hard-coat anodized. We got the MagnaCut blade, ceramic bearings, and a fully nested liner. We also make them in G10. This is actually a multicolored. We also do some micarta.
It's actually funny, we didn't talk about the G10 last time, with all that talking and we didn't go over that. Yeah. Dude, these colors on the G10 are really, really cool. And they're also, they feel like really nice in your hand, almost like they're contoured. So these are really cool. So you said 7 versions. I heard a rumor that you have been drawing knives, and a version of that knife was so old that it was on a floppy disk.
Yes, it was.
Is that true?
Yes. I designed this years and years ago, way before I was even a knife maker.
Yeah.
And I have the original version drawn up on a floppy disk.
That is awesome. And then obviously coming over the table, we have the slips.
All the floppy disks.
The slip joints come in a couple different varieties. This is the original, where it's got the fluted scales. Yep. And then you came out with the 45 and the frag, baby. So those are really cool. And then people have noticed that you've got some little teases over here on some
Can we see the knives?
Versions of the slip.
Yeah, we did some in some carbon fiber and some different colored G10s. we're hopefully we'll have these released here in about 2 weeks.
Point down at the table, please.
Have you done a micarta version of the slip?
We have not. That's something I'm going to have to try.
That'd be pretty cool. Then we get over to the Model 2.
Yep, that's the Model 2 is actually the second knife we ever produced.
Man.
Got fluted scales, Warncliffe blade, and again, Magnacut, aluminum.
I got to have one.
Titanium for these as well.
G10s, carbon fibers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, the difference,
Got to
can I see
have
one of the
one.
Model 1s? These, very
have
similar
one of
to
each.
flippers with that nested liner, but you've got different blade shape, you have different handle material, or handle shape.
Yep.
But they're related. Same clip, same hardware, and they both look really good.
Yep.
And then you were telling me a cool story about the Model 3 over here.
Now, we designed the Model 3 last year, and we debuted the auto at the Atlanta Blade Show. The original run, we only made about 125 of these. They're all serialized on the inside.
Very nice.
And then for this show, we actually changed it and turned it into the Model 3 with a button actuated liner. So this is fully nested liners.
Nice.
Button activated. Ceramic bearings.
But you can still access
so
the
cool.
liner. That's how it should be.
And I love this lanyard hole right back here with some jimping, powerful jimping right there. That is awesome. I love this. How long have you been making knives?
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Since 2018 is when we started. The first year in 2018, we only made 12 knives. And so we've definitely ramped up.
I think you're making.
Now we make
you're doing more,
thousands.
yeah. That's amazing. And these are made in where? Like these
We're in North Carolina. We're actually in Weaverville. Everything's made in-house. We try our best to make everything out of American-made materials whenever possible. Even our screws are American-made.
I love that. Well, Michael, thank you so much. And guys, if you want to purchase a American Blade Works knife.
All right, what else we got? The Perfect Spyderco. That is maybe we can scan
make
through
sure everything is
pick
good.
up some Riot.
It does something really cool when you close it. It's like clink. It's just a belt lock. This is what I spend my change my mind. Can like it's not simple at all. Right. Yo, I found Chris again. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Huh?
TRM.
It's so nice. Oh my god. He got.
Who else we got?
Ooh, okay, so you want me to go to Northwoods Knives?
Uh-oh.
What's that booth number? Oh, better get back to ProTech for Kelly's knife before all the good ones are gone.
Where's the Riot
Oh my
booth?
god. Oh my gosh.
They're almost coming out.
Whoa, this is for like the really
How soon
fancy
did you go to
construction.
the Riot booth?
You know what I'm saying? Got house. That mirror, damn, that mirror DLC. This Ketuo spread is crazy. Wow, look at that.
We offer multiple finishes, so this is like you have the apocalyptic here.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the battleware is on.
Amazing.
Trying to scan and see where the Riot is.
Yes, these are more of a battleware.
Wow.
And you get the full apocalyptic like.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? What the heck? Dude, what's up? Yo, I'm on chat right now, bro.
You caught me digging.
Yeah, dude, I'm on chat right now. I can't imagine what this is gonna be like at lunchtime. Oh, dude, this chat is like, I'm barely gonna be able to read it by the time the show actually starts.
I don't know
It's gonna
where
be so
stuff is
huge.
in this.
Like right now, there's like.
Oh,
30
here we go.
Show me again. Okay.
I think I found it.
Push. Yeah. It's called me a gooner in chat right now. I will definitely have a very sus Instagram search if you look at my Instagram. Dude, look at this. I've never seen this one. What the heck? How do you open this?
He literally just taught me, and it's so complex.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
It's for righties.
Oh.
You want me to hold it?
Okay, so wait. This is the righty one, or wait, hold on.
Right-handed, yeah.
Okay, okay. Push here.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, show me again. Okay. Yep. Oh, so you go like this. Oh, and the blade comes out this way. Okay, now I get it, chat. All right, hold on.
You haven't done the leather.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Chat. That is the wildest thing I have ever seen in my whole life. Oh, what the? Dude, it's double edged. Okay, so you got to be really careful. This is double edged, chat. Yeah, that's the EXO. Yeah, the EXO. You got to drop it. Yeah.
I can't
Dude,
either.
chat, this is crazy, right?
He's
Whoa.
too much like a
dude,
Twitch
I'm on
streamer
chat right
or
now.
something.
Look, we got a lot of people in chat, dude. I'm with this. What? Like, yo.
Come on, let's look at some Riots.
Go like, yeah.
I have
Butterflies. Not this one, but they have it. All right, check this out right now. We got the budget ones. Wow.
those are like the box.
Don't. Let's check this one out here, chat. Whoa. $110 rehab. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's brand new.
14C28, and you're debuting it here?
Yeah, it is for sale just as of an hour ago.
Wow. What's the model?
This is called Horizon.
Horizon, the Riyadh Horizon. Look at this, chat.
Horizon.
We got an exclusive right now. This is debuted here. Comes in
carbon fiberglass, and then you're holding the aluminum.
Oh man, this is so cool. Wow, $110. That's really good.
These are 97.
Oh wow, $97 rehab.
Yeah, the
Whoa.
one's more expensive.
Whoa. Wow, look at that. Nice and slim.
These are like
Nice.
really good budget.
$97
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have like,
Wow, I like that. I like that. Look, we have this. What's your name, dude?
I'm Harlan.
Oh, what's up, man?
I'm from
What's up? My name's Ray. Nice to meet you, Harlan.
I'm from Tennessee. And
Yeah.
There's a 14-hour.
Do you watch a lot of Twitch? That's why you know what I'm doing?
I love
Yeah.
I stream Twitch.
Oh, you do? What do you stream, dude?
I stream.
Like gaming?
Fortnite.
Streaming back right now.
All right, what else?
Hold on, somebody's calling me. Oh, okay. It's time, dude. I'm in Blade City right now.
I can't do it. Yeah, he did do a great stream, I'm sure, but I can't. But anybody that wants to experience Blade Show, I'm sure that would be a great stream. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty awesome for him to do that for his chat. I don't, it's nothing to, it's a 9-hour stream, and we just don't have time for this morning to watch that. Hopefully by tomorrow there'll be more videos from people of just individual booths. Yeah, there's a lot of people that seem to either like him or don't like him, or I don't know much about him. Like, I don't know. I've not watched an entire video, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the guy. Like, I'm sure he's a great guy. Oh yeah, I had some knives to show y'all. So my Monday, I should get that custom Strix with the Fuller and Lemifshi. I forgot to show y'all that. Let's see. Easiest way is to go to the Discord. So Lemifshi he released. He's within the next day or so, he's going to be releasing all these Strix. The two at the top and bottom are just stone washed and regular blade. The two in the middle have milled handles. There's the lock bar side, and they all have the fullers. So they're all like the custom ones. Which I prefer. I'm going to get one of the Wilson Combat looking design. I probably Yeah. I don't know. I might get a plain Jane one and that milled one. If I do, I'll get the silver blade down here at the bottom. Not a great picture, but they're coming out within the next day or so. Yeah, and like I said, for people wanting to experience Blade Show, that's a great video. Maybe you could mute the video and play some nice music in the background and look over at it every now and then when he's at a table. Man, I've got lots of room today on the table. Wow. Normally I've got this tiny amount of room. There's my shortcuts. They were just talking about those the other day. This is a good example. This is a counterfeit knife because it has the Borka label, and this is a clone knife because it does not. And they are both the same. Bunch of random knives. Some of my These are some of my cheaper. Man, these have brutal detent. It did not come in a Borka box, but who knows what a Borka box is? No, it did. Yeah, it did come in one. It came in a Microtech box. Yes. I forgot. It did come with a Microtech box. I don't know where it's at, but it's around here somewhere. Yeah, yeah, it did. Yeah, these are from different makers, but they're the same knife. Exactly. I wanted to check out one with the... Yeah, this thing has some massive detent on it, though. What is that on the blade? Holy cow. I cut some tape or something. Yes, Pete, it did. I started to say, what is a Borka box? But then I remembered it did come in a Microtech. Man, that Mojave blade was super dirty. Alpha Beast. It's funny. The Apocalypse. Yeah, these are some of my older stuff. Not as nice as some of my newer stuff. Oh, yeah, and all my Proteans are in here. and all my cedars, and all my wakas. This is the best version of the waka, in my opinion, the topo. Still got lots of room over here, huh? Throw a waka over there. Waka waka. Throw a duck somewhere. Throw a duck. Gotta have a duck in here. Might as well throw the little protean skelly up there. Oh yeah, me and John were talking about mirror polished knives last night. And I forgot that I had done this. I still got to do something with this totally mirror polished titanium and blade. This thing is a fingerprint magnet supreme. It's got pretty much mirror polished everywhere. I got to work on this one just a little more. Crazy knife. I love the ducklings and the ducks were great knives, are great knives. Yeah, I need to do a lightning anno on it. Oh. What's everybody going to get into today? Did y'all ever watch any of the jewelry guys? 47th Street, New York, Diamond District. Y'all ever watch any of those guys? Tracks and what's his name? Guy with the chrome hearts. Can't even think of his name. There was a reason I was saying that. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I definitely need to break out the gloves. Oh, so I remember. Well, that's all right. Yeah, Moses. Yeah, I was talking about Moses. Give me my money! Give me my money! Yeah, I watch some of that too on YouTube when I'm bored. But there was a reason I was going to say it. Oh, yeah, so they've had a few knives on there. Moses likes to buy old jeweled like looking knives. Saw some knives on there, and there was something else I was going to say. I don't know what it was. Oh yeah, Trax is an all right guy. He's not too cocky for his own good. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and he seems all right. Well, guys, hope everybody ends up having a great Saturday. I'm going to throw my Kevin John Matrix right in the middle. It's a decent thumbnail pick. Need to go back and... So, has anyone noticed that some of my older videos are broke down into segments and it talks about all the little sections that I discussed in the video? Like, I wish I could do that on purpose. I've got it turned on to where it's supposed to do it, but probably can't understand my southern dialect. But yeah, good thumbnail. I used to make thumbnails for all the video. Yeah, it's not AI, it's more closed captioning. And I found out who's been talking trash about me on other streams. And it's a guy who won my first knife giveaway. I had 5 winners. And this was back when we had some other people that popped in every morning. And one of them frequents quite a few knife streams. And he was a winner on my first giveaway. And he had mentioned that he liked one of the knives that I had shown on stream. And I said I would sell it for $20. So when I sent his giveaway win, I went ahead and sent that other knife that he wanted to buy for $20. And he told me he got paid on the first, blah, blah, blah. So I went and hit him up. And after that date, and he just ghosted me and never paid me the $20 and then disappeared from the streams forever. But anyway, it's him. Y'all can go back and look who was I can tell you he was the 5th place winner. I think I picked 5 winners. I just sent him an email and said it was sad that he stopped talking to me because of $20, and I hoped he enjoyed the knives, and that was it. Like, I just let it go. And I think eventually, like a month later, he might have sent me $20 on PayPal. I have to go back and check that, but I was just mad that he totally quit hanging out in the chat and quit coming here because of $20. But I guess he caught feelings over all that and has been talking about how I'm like responsible for sending all the dimensions and pictures and this and that, when I did one knife a long time ago, the Drift LCT that never even got produced. And it's a Korean, it's made in Korea or Taiwan anyway, but it's a guy's his first name and then some letters at the end, some numbers at the end. I mean, he's got a short first name, kind of like Chip, but it's one of them little short names. And then he's got some numbers after that, which is probably his area code or something. Y'all see him around bunches of streams. And those who have been here a while will remember who was here back then. But let's say I remember people's names really easy when they're 4 letters. Mark, would be a good name. Chip, Jeff. It might be something. It's not one of those, but could be similar. But it's all good. I know people hear one thing and it gets spread, and since all this clone topic has come up and the Reddit drama with the Chinese knives and all these people sending ideas to the cloners and blah, blah, blah. They just figure since I've got all these on the table here, they figure I'm responsible for that. But I love every knife on this table, and I'm so happy that I get to spend my money on what I want to buy and what I enjoy. And everything on the table is a clone, except for this one, which is a Lemifshi original. And they talk about how these makers should start designing their own knives. Well, he did. And it's a super cool knife. But does that mean y'all are going to go out and buy it and support this guy? Or does he has to keep selling the rest of these to make a living? Nick? Anyway, I ain't gonna get into it. So what? Yeah, exactly. So what? uh Keep that same attitude everywhere, Nick. The so what? I like my clones. Yeah, that one I sent you, David, was just a little Rexford ZT. I've got to send a couple of knives to, I believe, Brown Sugar sent me an email wanting a couple of knives. I've told y'all if y'all want one, I'll just pay me the shipping and I'll send them. I've got a whole little tray over here with about 20 knives on it that I need to get rid of. And I don't want to put them back in cases. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who don't realize how great some of these knives are. And there's a lot of these knives right here that I would put up against any of my other knives. I mean, there's not many out here that I wouldn't put up against many of my other knives for having just as good of action, just as good a feel, just as good a quality, just as good of fit and finish. They punch 3 times their weight at least. Yeah, Nick. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Like, once you get a few and realize how nice they really are and how great this milling is, I mean, like, there's not a company, like, some of this milling was done by, like, Like, some of this was done by some of the best companies in the world, and people are just sleeping on them. It's not hurting these guys. These guys are making their money. They sell out most all the time. I still want to hear of a case where a person doesn't sell out and it really hurts their business, because I would love to debate. I would love to talk about that. I think if you're a real knife person, you might eventually get to this point and realize it changes your views on a lot of knives. I mean, it totally can change your view on all the other knives made in the world. I can just say that from being in this community for what I have been. So I don't know. It's changed my view on what I kind of expect companies to provide me with. And if that's wrong, that's wrong. If it's right, it's right. It's my money. It's how I want to spend it. It's the value that I get for my money. And I feel I get better value here than other places. But anyway, it's just another topic. You know, I think it's gonna be, yeah, quality is quality. Good fit and finish is good fit and finish. Good action is good action. And, you know, with the price of materials coming down, you know, daily, it is what it is. But trust me, no one will ever guilt me into anything about any of these knives until I hear from that person who's having trouble selling their drop of knives that they make because of a clone being made of it. Because a lot of these, you know, they wait a couple of years, a year, a lot of times until a knife is pretty much not being sold anymore. I mean, on quite a few of them. Yeah, and that's why I kind of respected Pure Knight's statement about how it pushes other manufacturers to be better. And you can't look at these knives right here and help but say that. It's just so many people have experienced the cheaper, crappier side of clones, like the $12 Benchmade bug outs, and they haven't seen what's available in full titanium with real blade steel, a lot of times, and you know, they just haven't experienced it. So I don't blame them completely, because if I put these knives in an avid collector of knives hands, they couldn't help but say they felt great. And so it's stupid to me when I see somebody like McNeese talk about how crappy these Dixons are when they're probably 90% as good as his for a quarter of the price. So it's more denial. People are in denial. And I think they should use it like reach out and use it as advertisement. Say, yeah, our knife's great. It's so great that somebody copied it. You can turn everything into a positive nowadays. I mean, you can look at things from two different viewpoints pretty much at any time you like. You can either look at it as a negative, or you can look at it as, you can find the good in it. And I choose to find the good in most things throughout life, not just knives, people, situations. I try to make the best out of things. So, well, all right, everyone. Think we're going to start winding her on down today. We've had enough. Got a little bit of blade show. We'll get some more tomorrow. There'll be more videos in today, so that'll be good. Blade HQ did a great job of hopping around to like every booth last time. Yeah, I think if all of us had an unlimited budget, I would skip right past these and try out the originals. But that being said, I'm kind of glad that I didn't on some of these, because I would have had to resell them. Not a lot of these, but if I spent 5 or 6 times the money, I would feel gypped. There's a few of these that, is what it is. Oh, I didn't see that, Andrew. She posted I guess she posted it on the Discord. Culture Tech, where did you post it? Oh, yeah. Very nice, very nice. That is a Z-Ware pry bar? That's pretty cool. And then look at this beauty. Yeah, that's great pictures, Andrew. Yeah, super cool. Oh, here's that blade finish that I love. You can see it in this light pretty good. Super cool how it's shiny but not. I really like that finish. But yeah, super cool picks. You need to take one of all your knives laid in that tray like that and have an archive. Yeah, that's awesome. And then, of course, we got some crazy pocket checks. Again, there's Mr. Ed's TS 177. Mr. Nick's yeah, Ether's a great knife too. Mr. JT's. Y'all keep him in your thoughts too, because some more storms are rolling into Hawaii today. So y'all, anyway. Yeah, I know Z. Yeah, I knew Z-Ware was the steal because my PM my shaman. Yeah, my shaman is Z-Ware. So it would go great with my shaman. So I need to get one of those little pry bars. That's all I was saying. It doesn't have the PM though. So where's the PM on it? Oh, wait. I can't show an original knife. I got to get that off the screen. Well, all right, everyone. Y'all have a great Saturday. Appreciate y'all joining me to watch some videos and talk about some knives. I'm going to get over here and box up a couple to send over to people that ask me. If anybody needs to hit me up in the email, if you want a couple knives, pay the $6 to $8 shipping and I'll send you a couple. Appreciate y'all being here and talking with me every morning, and y'all have a great day.